Governor Bevin, thank you for joining us. It's an honor.
It's an honor for me as well. I guess I can put this on, just to be extra loud. Thank you so much. I really want to say, Dave, it's good to see you. Thank you to each of you for coming from your respective states. We're all competitors, but we're all friends. I mean, Governor Ricketts is a very dear friend. Governor Holcomb, we have good rivalry because we're neighbors, but what's good for Indiana is good for Kentucky and vice versa. Governor McMaster, Governor Cooper, these are, the wonderful thing about the world of governors is that it is kind of 1 + 1 = more than 2. Every one of us has competitive advantages. Every one of us is very proud of the things we have. I will brag on Kentucky for just a couple of moments. But some things that we have that we really are fortunate for, and then for those of you that are potential investors and looking for a place to put a first footprint in North America, Kentucky is a very logical place to consider. There are around this table many excellent places you could go, and they may be ultimately better than Kentucky for what you need. But if you start with Kentucky, we can promise you one thing, and this I mean sincerely, I promise you this. There is not a state in America that can get you to yes or no more quickly. We pride ourselves on, we will throw every resource, every question about permitting, every question about licensing, every question about site development or workforce or interface with higher education, all of these things. This is a fairly well-oiled machine here, and we will move you to yes or no very quickly. And this would allow you then, if the answer is no, to be able to move on to a better opportunity that might exist somewhere else. But there's some of the reasons you would also come here besides just the speed of getting to yes or no, is that, I talked about this a little bit earlier. If you look at North America, increasingly people from around the world, including China, are looking to invest in North America. When you look at North America, the middle of North America is the United States. The middle of the United States is Kentucky. Not exactly the middle, but where the highways and riverways and roadways most transect. North, south, east, west, multiple major interstate highways. They all connect right through the middle of Kentucky. And the Ohio River is the biggest superhighway in North America, flowing into another superhighway, the Mississippi River. Those two flow into the Gulf, across the Gulf to the Panama Canal, across the Pacific Ocean to every single port in China. So you can make anything. My vision for Kentucky is a simple one. It's to be the center of engineering and manufacturing excellence. So if you want to engineer and manufacture anything, this is a good place to consider. Again, so too are the others that you've been speaking to, as you've heard from them. But Kentucky is the largest per capita producer of automobiles in the country. We also are the second largest exporter of aviation and aerospace components after Washington State. Happens to be the largest because of Boeing. So these are things we're already engineering and manufacturing to a high degree. Medical devices as well, pharmaceuticals, petrochemicals, plastics, and resins. These are the top things that we are exporting. One tremendous competitive advantage we have is just the logistical capabilities here in Kentucky, with UPS having their world shipping hub here in Kentucky, just 45 minutes away from here. You have, in addition, maybe an hour away from here. In addition to the UPS world shipping hub, you have DHL has their North American shipping hub here in Kentucky. And now Amazon is building their primary shipping hub here in Kentucky. If you make anything out of metal or sell anything to anyone making things out of metal, Kentucky is a good place to be. This is the metallurgical center. Increasingly, people are using new alloys of metal, aluminum alloys, metals that are made of different types of lightweight materials. As you look at aluminum plate being used now in washing machines and in automobiles and trucks and things of this sort, 40% of all the aluminum plate currently made in the United States is made in Kentucky already. And that's with before billions of new investment now being made to increase that. More than 40% of all the stainless steel that's made in North America is made here in Kentucky. So on the metallurgical front, we're already producing the materials. Because we are a logistical hub, increasingly, I want the people who make things out of material to locate here as well, to locate adjacent to. So one of the commitments I would make, that if you were to come, speak to members of our economic development team, we would be happy to connect you with our universities that can help you with workforce development, with our local economic development folks who have training programs. We are investing hundreds of millions of dollars in workforce development, in skilled training, not just college degrees, but actual training for jobs that exist, and including developing, and I know this is not unique, everyone around this table does similar things, or I believe does. And that is, we'll help you connect to a university that will develop a training program specifically for the skills that you need for the workers that you're looking to hire. The final thing I'll say is this, and I do mean this sincerely, and I am grateful to those of you that are here. We work well with other states, and we are very happy, especially those like in Indiana or Tennessee, Missouri, and Ohio, and some of those that border us. Our economic development teams literally work in tandem with them. We literally have agreements with folks in Indiana and with folks in Ohio where we will work together and jointly apply with investments and incentives. So if you come to one side or the other and you happen to be looking at something where the states come together, we'll work together with you. Of course, we are selfishly wanting you to be on the Kentucky side, but if you go to the Indiana side, that's okay too. Just look at the Kentucky side first. But it's same with Tennessee, same with anywhere else. And the same, truthfully, if you're in South Carolina or North Carolina, it's good for this whole middle, southeast region of the country. So thank you for being here. Thank you for those of you that are considering investing in North America, that are thinking of investing in America, and that are thinking of investing in individual states. We are here to help. We want your business. I will close with this. We want to do business with Chinese companies. We do. I will speak for Kentucky, and I know I'm not alone. We want your business. We will do what is necessary to get your business. We will support your business. We want partnerships that will be there for many years after I'm the governor, after these people are involved in economic development. We want deep roots because we want fruit to come for years and years and years, so that our children and our grandchildren and the grandchildren of the people who come here and start these companies will continue to have jobs and opportunity. So thank you very much. Think Kentucky.